Hello, my sunshine, and welcome to a new episode of the Hot Girl Morning Podcast. I am so excited to have you here. I am so grateful to have you here, and there are so many amazing things that I get to talk to you today about. Fun fact, when I'm looking outside the window right now, it's snowing a little bit, so I'm really getting into this Christmas mood, and I'm really feeling it. And fun fact, today is December 1st. December 1st is actually also the day where I'm going to upload this episode, and this is a very special day for me because this is now the 5th year in a row where I am doing an online advent calendar for you guys. So I think only a tiny bit of maybe someone who's listening has been here like on my Instagram for such a while. But yeah, I'm doing an advent calendar where I'm posting every single day a daily dose of positivity. You're getting some kind of reminder, some kind of reel every single day until Christmas. So if you're interested to get your advent calendar as well, you can follow me on Instagram at greta.webhofer, greta.webhofer. This is something where I always pour so much of my heart in, and it just makes me really excited to give something back because I am so grateful with how this year this podcast has developed. I think it was actually like 1 or 2 days ago, Spotify Wrapped Up was published, and I have a Spotify Wrapped Up as well for my podcast where I can see like analytics and stuff like that. And I think last year we have been around this time around like 500 followers on my podcast, and now we are at, if you count Spotify and Apple Podcasts, we're at over 5,000 followers. I'm still hoping that we hit this year 5,000 followers on Spotify. Like I think we're at 4.6k or something like that. And fun fact, yeah, if you really enjoy my podcast and you think your friend would like it as well, feel free to send it to them. I would love, it would like mean the world for me if we could hit this number still this year. This was kind of my goal. So yeah, but also no pressure. But if you really enjoy the podcast and you feel like your friends would as well, it always means the world to me if you follow it or if you rate it, whatever feels right to you. But when I looked at that Spotify Wrapped Up thingy, it showed me that this year people from 107 countries were listening to my voice. To me, like, this is the craziest feeling, and the fact that so many people enjoyed it truly means the world to me. Every time when I get a message on Instagram where you tell me that you enjoy the podcast, or like on Spotify you can also give me some feedback, I don't know, this is the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing, and to see that you enjoy me talking to you truly means the world to me. And something else that I saw in this Spotify Wrapped Up thingy is that for over 600 people, my podcast was your number one podcast that you listened to this year. And this is absolutely crazy to me. And I am so incredibly grateful that you enjoy this podcast and how you're supporting me. Like, that means everything to me. And I'm already thinking, like, once we're hitting the 5k on Spotify, what I'm gonna give back. Like, I want to do some giveaway. I want to do something. I want to change your lives. I want to help you go towards your dreams. And I'm already thinking about what I could do there. So let's see. I'm really excited about that. And something else that has been happening. Last week, I was in Sardegna. Sardegna? How do you say it in English? I have no idea. This is an island in Italy. It is absolutely a beautiful island. You have an amazing beach. It's very popular like in summer. And I was there on a retreat, on a yoga and breathwork retreat. And I was actually invited to go there to take some pictures and create some content there, because I have actually done some photography work in my past, basically. And I got the opportunity to join this yoga and breathwork retreat, and this experience was so, I would say it was life-changing. It was so intense with so many learnings and so many ups and downs, and I have learned so much about me. I have been doing yoga for like over a year now, but I'm just always doing like my 10-minute routine that I just do for myself. I never went to classes or anything like this. So really doing a over 1 hour kind of yoga with an amazing instructor was really, really beautiful. And the thing that really changed everything for me is there were two girls that were hosting all of this. It was a yoga teacher and a mental coach, and she's also a breathwork instructor. Maybe you don't know what breathwork is. I haven't tried it out before. I just knew something about like the Wim Hof method when you're trying to do like some ice bathing, like in really cold water, and you do like a special breathing technique to like calm your nervous system or whatever. But breathwork was actually something a little bit different. You have like a very special kind of way you're breathing, and you're basically breathing in a way where you're, I think, a little bit hyperventilating, and you get in a different state of mind, and you get really deep into your unconscious. And we were a group of amazing women, and this was something like, I was scared before I did it, but this was something so magical. I didn't know where the tears were coming from. Like all of a sudden I was crying my heart out, and at the next point I was screaming like I have never screamed before, and at the next point I was laughing so hard because it was just a spiritual transformational experience that I can't even really explain. It was something out of this world. And we actually had a second breathwork session 2 days later, and that session was really different for me. I didn't cry, I didn't laugh, I didn't scream, but I felt so much inner peace. I felt so much inner love and gratitude, and I felt so connected to the earth and to the people around me and to the universe. And since I came back, I felt just so much inner peace and gratitude. And in the beginning of this retreat, we set an intention for ourselves, and my intention was to feel more inner peace and to enjoy more the path that I'm on, because I tend to be a person who loves to plan, and I tend to overthink, and whenever I'm done with one step, I tend to think about already the next, instead of really appreciating that I got to this specific point, if that makes sense. And maybe you can relate to this as well, but this was something that was following me now for a while, where I never felt this inner peace, because there were just so many things that I wanted to work on at the same time, or just things that were on my mind, something like with my family, with the driver's license, with my business, with friends, with what others are expecting of me. And I feel like in this retreat, I learned to kind of let go of these outer opinions, of these expectations, and to just look within and to show myself so much love and so much gratitude. And this experience was, it was magical. But I think this is the thing that I learned so much about this, is often we're so much in our like day-to-day life with this is the routine, and then we're doing yoga, and then we're doing meditation, then we're sitting out at our desk, and then we're doing XYZ, that we're focusing so much on the to-do list and to tick off like the thing that is like yoga in the morning, instead of really practicing yoga, or instead of really practicing meditation, or instead of really practicing gratitude, because we're so in that, okay, now I have 10 minutes to do this, then 5 minutes to do this, now we're here, now we're there, now we're everywhere, instead of really, really just doing it and just being present while doing it and feeling gratitude while doing it. We're so much like thinking already into the future instead of just being here in the now, because the truth is everything we have is here in the now. That's the thing that matters, the here and the now. And we have to learn to be more present, and that is something that I still need to practice. I feel way closer to this goal right now, or to this intention, but it is so important that we learn to create that inner peace no matter what our circumstances are. And even if things are tough right now, that we know we are the person we can count on, and that we need to show ourselves love, because nothing will work if you don't show yourself love. Nothing will work if you do not prioritize yourself and your growth and you just being you. And I think my listeners, like, they are people pleasers and overthinkers, and we want to make the world around us happy, but what you have to also learn is to make yourself happy. You have to learn to make yourself happy and be very honest with yourself, with how you feel about yourself. It takes so much courage to be honest to yourself with how you feel about yourself. It takes so much courage, and it is a path to get to the point where you love yourself, where you accept yourself. And something that I have realized on this retreat, the thing that was always my topic for the past 5-6 years, learning to believe in myself and in my potential. And I got to this retreat, and there was something that I realized, that I have done so much work to learn to believe in myself, and I feel like I'm right now, like, I believe in myself. I know deep down that I'm meant for big things. I know that I am meant for big things, and I know that I'm amazing at what I do. And I know that I found my spark and my joy. And it is so beautiful to finally have that peace within me, to just know that I am worthy. I am good enough. I am freaking worthy, and you are as well. And I want you to believe in yourself, believe in your power, and believe in what you can create. And sometimes it is not about making the best master plan. Sometimes it's about going within and listening to what your heart is telling you to do. Your heart knows exactly where you need to go, but so often we're so clouded by our day-to-day life, by so many things that are happening around us, that we forget to listen. We forget to listen because you already have all the answers within you. All the answers are within you, And we just need to create that time of silence. We just need to silence everything that is happening around us, so we can finally listen and understand what our bodies are telling us. Because whenever you feel overwhelmed and lost, this is your body and mind telling you what to do next. This is your body and mind telling you that where you are right now is not where you're meant to be. I recently came across a quote on Instagram, and I really want to read it out loud to you. The universe will never give you peace in something you were never meant to settle in. I'm going to repeat it again. The universe will never give you peace in something you were never meant to settle in. I feel like sometimes we are in a place where we just feel lost and overwhelmed, and we're just trying to make it work instead of really listening to what our minds and our bodies are telling us to do. And maybe it's not about becoming okay with where you are at, but with realizing what changes you need to do to get to a place where you're happy again. Because you should be happy. You should be happy. You should love yourself. Life is happening for you, and we have this amazing possibility of being here on earth. And I want you to use this opportunity to fulfill your potential and to listen to your heart, and not only prioritize everyone around you, because once you learn to prioritize yourself, your energy will change, and this will create this ripple effect for all the people around you. I want you to realize that you need to take care of yourself. You are worthy of loving yourself. You're so worthy. Please, please stop hating yourself. Stop putting yourself down, because you are so worthy and you're so capable. You have everything you want within your heart. Okay? And sometimes it is about creating those times of silence where you just sit down and let your mind wander, or you brain dump first and journal everything out, and then just listen to music and just be in silence for you to actually finally hear the voice that is telling you what to do. Stop putting so much noise around you and start to create times of silence, times of inner peace where you can listen to the voice within that is telling you where to go. I'm so grateful that you're here on this earth. The people around you are so grateful to have you here. And I think it is the most beautiful thing when people go for what they truly want. And you are so capable of doing that as well. And yeah, actually, next month, that is already 2024. That sounds weird to me. Okay, never mind. Well, still, next year in January, I had a pause now with the Supportive Bestie Club in between, but in January, the Supportive Bestie Club will become alive again. So, this is a group of women where we empower each other to go for the life that we cannot stop dreaming about. We have weekly calls together where we reflect on the action steps that we need to take, and we like connect to our higher vision, and we do the mindset work, and we keep each other accountable. And if this is something that you're interested in, feel free to DM me on Instagram at greta.webhofer, at greta.webhofer. Or if you're maybe still thinking about what you want to give your sister as a gift for Christmas, or what you want to give yourself for Christmas, maybe it's the Supportive Bestie Club. Maybe it is going for the life that you want and finding a group of people that support you to get there. So yeah, if this is something that you're interested in, this is like a membership that works on a monthly basis, so you can just join for a month and not join for the next one. Yeah, just feel free to message me if you're interested in that. And I'm so beyond grateful to have you here on this podcast, that you listen to my voice. And yeah, I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.